welcome back. I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. We have my very trusty TBR jar right here with my prompts. I have no clue what these prompts are actually because I put them in here like 2 months ago. So this is gonna be exciting, but this prompts TBR jar is gonna pick the books that I put on my December TBR because yes, it's the last month of the year. So let's hope TBR jar has some good things in stock for us because I want some good books because I'm in a reading slump. Ugh, I don't want to talk about it. So I hope the 6 books that I'm gonna pick are good ones. So let's just get straight into it. Let's get picking. I don't actually have my TBR card anymore. Like I have it right there, but that's not TBR books. I have a whole TBR shelf. So we're gonna pick from there. As I said, I have no clue what these are anymore because it has been so long. Okay, this is the first one. Is it upside down? I don't think it is. The shortest book on your TBR. Okay, that's gonna be interesting because, oh, I think I know what that book is. We have The Never King by Nikki St. Crow. So this is the shortest book on my physical TBR. This is also a recent addition to my TBR. I don't think I've actually included it in any of my videos. Look at that. It's under 200 pages, so it's a quick, short read, which is pretty damn important for December because I want to get some books done. Last month, I read 4 books, which is not a lot for me. So I hope in December I can read some more, and short books are perfect for that. So we have The Never King. This is a spicy Peter Pan retelling, and it's also like Peter Pan is a villain in this story, I think, or it's with Captain Hook, I'm not sure. No, it's about Peter Pan. I also think it's White Shoes. This is also a series, so I don't know if this will be White Shoes or if the rest of the books will be White Shoes, but that's what I've heard about it. Apparently it's supposed to be like a really spicy time, like not a lot happens. So if you don't enjoy books that have loads and loads of spice and that focus mainly on the spicy scenes, people say that you will not like this book, but going into it, I know that it's gonna be like that, so I think I'm gonna really enjoy it and end up liking it, I guess. Let's pick the second book. This one. Why have I got a bad feeling about this one? Look at that. I can't see it, but I'm gonna see it now. A book with a 4-word title. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I have a few of those. Well, I should have a few of those because I have more than 100 books on my physical TBR. So I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna grab some options so I can show you some options. I picked out 3 books that interested me. I do have some more, but not a lot more. And I'm so interested in those as well. But I just decided to pick these 3. So we have a dark romance. Again, like, let's stick with the dark romance theme, shall we? The Lies We Steal, I think, like, the lettering isn't too obvious on this book, but it's The Lies We Steal by Monty J. This series has been getting more hype than it used to, I think, but it's still underhyped apparently. This is supposed to be like the Devil's Night series. I have read the Devil's Night series, not all of them. I have read every single one of them except the last one. I'm curious to see what this will be like. Apparently it's more criminal than the Devil's Night series because I think the characters in this book specifically are serial killers. So that's a fun time. That's a fun, spicy, dark romance, I guess. Like, let's spice things up with the serial killing, I guess. But then we also have A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. And this is a fantasy romance. Also a little bit darker than the usual fantasy romance, I think. That's what I've heard at least. And I'm also really curious to see if I like this. I have a vlog planned for this as well. And then last we have Into the Drowning Deep. Yes, that's 4 words. Okay, this is about killer mermaids, sirens kind of thing, and it's a horror novel, and I think that sounds really interesting, but it is quite thick. It's about 500 pages, I think, but we could switch things up a bit and add a horror in there, or we could do a fantasy romance, or we could of course do the dark romance. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna pick Dawn of Onyx. I didn't expect that, but when I'm looking at it and when I'm thinking about it, I feel like the chances that I'll read this are higher than that I'll read the rest of the books. I have already told you a little bit that it's a fantasy romance, you know. I honestly don't know much else about it. Okay, so this girl, she's been taken prisoner by the most dangerous kingdom on the continent and made to use her rare magical abilities to heal the soldiers of the vicious Onyx King. I think it's like a romance between the Onyx King and this girl, Arwen? I don't know. And I just think it sounds like a good time, and I've heard really positive things about this book. Third prompt. Is this one? Yeah, that's one piece of paper. Okay, this is it. A book with nature on the cover. With nature, I'm thinking about trees, bushes. I'm thinking about animals because animals are in nature. So, for example, this book. I have it right in front of me. There are some plants here. So I think this could be an option, but I need to look for some more that are maybe a little bit more obvious than that one. I found one which really is really similar to the prompts. Not similar, it's literally what the prompt says. Look at that. You with a View by Jessica Joyce. So this book, look at all those hints of nature. There's some, I don't want to call it mountains, some trees, some little bushes. There's like a river or something going on right here. So I feel like this fits the prompt pretty much perfectly, I guess. So we're gonna go with You with a View. I actually talked about this book in my, not in my most recent book haul, I'm not sure. But I said that this dude had a romance with her grandmother. And that was awkward because that's not true at all. This is a romance between this girl and this guy, and her grandmother and his grandfather were lovers in the past. And now they go on this road trip together that her grandma and his grandfather would have gone on if things had gone right, I guess. So they go on this road trip together. I think they see nature or something like that. I don't know. It seems like the cover says that. And I'm curious to see what this will be like and if this is going to be a good book. I am most excited for the other book that this author wrote, which is The X-Files, but I wanted to dive into her debut novel first of all, so I picked up this one and I think it sounds really interesting. I think this has the potential to be very cute. Okay, that was the third prompt. Let's pick the fourth prompt now. So far we've gotten really good ones. I feel like I did put some in here that were not as good, so I could like challenge myself a little bit. Okay. Watch this be something that I would rather not have. A book with a funny first sentence. Oh, this is a fun one. Oh my god. A funny first sentence. So when I say funny, I mean something that isn't usual. Something that attracts attention. That kind of vibe. I'm gonna have to have a quick look through my shelves. I checked so many first sentences, oh my god, but I found two that really stood out to me. So we have How Does It Feel by Janine O'Reilly and Strung Along by Hannah Cowan. So this first line, we're gonna start with this one. The damp floor of the dungeon made it hard to keep the tiny cuts of cheese on my mini charcuterie board. I think this may be a winner. And then this one, this is just like funny because it's relatable. There are a few things I hate in this world as much as a thong. Relatable. I think I'll have to go with How Does It Feel because this is just funny in a sense that I didn't expect it, and that surprised me and got me intrigued. Wow, this is funny because it's kind of awkward, you know? So I think I'm gonna have to go with How Does It Feel. I have talked about this book multiple times on my channel before. I bought it recently. It's like a fantasy romance. I'm not entirely sure what it's about though. It's about fae. That is what I know. It's about fae, fairies, and I think this human girl who gets taken prisoner by this fairy, I guess, and he becomes obsessed with her. I am not entirely sure if that's the true synopsis. Like, don't quote me on that. But I think that may be what is going on in this book. This is also going on my December TBR. Second to last prompt. This one. Oh, this is a tiny one. Okay. Sorry, I already saw it. Oh my god, I'm so happy with that. Free pick! I have free reign, bitches! So I can pick what I want, whatever I want. So I'm gonna have a look, I guess. Oh, I think I know. I'm gonna make it a little bit easier for myself with a Christmas romance because I was already planning on reading this in December. Technically, I have one less book on my physical TBR that I need to get to. Girl math, or book math. But this is a lesbian sapphic romance, so we love that, we support that. It's about this girl, she fake dates this guy, she meets his sister, and she has a romance with his sister. And I'm not sure how things progress from the fact that they fake date to the fact that she's attracted to that sister. Are they gonna stop fake dating? What is gonna go down? So I'm really interested to find out what this is gonna be like. And I just think it's gonna be very cute, very cozy, because obviously it's Christmas time. Like, we love a Christmas book. I really hope that I can get to this. I will literally scream if I don't get to this. That is this book. I'm really excited. Now we have the last prompt. I swear, if this is gonna be something that I dread, I'm gonna fucking scream. Oh, I apparently did something wrong there. This is the prompt. A book that ends on an even number of pages. I'm gonna have to take a look again. through my shelves. Oh my god. Wait, I can actually check these books though. I'm gonna check to see if Unsteady by Peyton Corrine has an even number of pages. Okay, let's have a look. The last chapter. This is the epilogue. Okay, that was the acknowledgements. Fuck! No! 357 pages. Come on now. Oh, I should have fucking known. Okay, let's check Strung Along that we already have in front of us. 364. Okay, we can pick this one. This is a cowboy romance, which we love, we adore, we appreciate a good cowboy romance. I've heard really, really good things about this, honestly. This is also a series, and I love the covers of all of these books in the series. Because look at that. It's so cute. There's a little horsey. Oh, for a second, I thought this was the German version. Yay, happy with that. That ends this video. That ends this TBR video. We have a great stack. I think I could really get to some of these. I am not reliable in my TBRs that I'm not going to read all of these, but I just think the videos are fun to do and fun to post and fun to edit. This is the TBR. Let's go over it once again. The Never King by Nikki St. Crow. A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. You With a View by Jessica Joyce. How Does It Feel by Janine O'Reilly. Kiss Her Once For Me by Alison Cochran. I think that's how you pronounce it. And lastly, Strung Along by Hannah Cowan. That was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like this video and subscribe if you want to see more of me. All my links are in my description. That's all I wanted to say. So goodbye and see y'all later. Bye-bye.